Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, you guys, there's so much going on right now. It's only just a couple weeks till Thanksgiving, and then a month after that it's Christmas, and then a week after that it's New Year's. And I don't know about some of y'all, but I am feeling already overwhelmed by all the stuff that I have to do to get ready for the holidays. Between the cleaning business and everybody wants their house to look good, to the booth where I have to have all my stuff. Well, I went there a week ago and decorated for Christmas and got all my Christmas stuff out, but I found out I didn't have enough, so I had to add more. So I'm going back up there again this week. But meanwhile, I'm looking for things to sell, getting little gift ideas together, and so on and so forth. And Thanksgiving is coming, and I gotta cook, and I gotta clean, and all this stuff. And I know that a lot of you have all the stuff too that you gotta do. You got parties to go to and kids to get gifts for. There's just so much that we have to do at this time of year, and it can really be overwhelming. Plus all the regular stuff. You still gotta get your laundry done. You still gotta cook meals. You still gotta pay your bills. You still gotta go to work, etc., 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 ad nauseum. And so I wanted to talk about how do you deal with all the holiday stress that goes on at this time of the year and still be able to enjoy the holidays and not drive your family crazy and not get into arguments with your spouse and not want to rip your hair out and not wish that it was already over, instead of enjoying the holidays that we have at this time of year, because they really are special holidays. Thanksgiving is a national holiday, and the stories that we're told, they say they aren't real, whatever. It's still a good practice to be grateful. And there's all kinds of winter holidays. I mean, I said Christmas, but Christmas is not the only holiday. We have Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, and I think there's some other ones in there too as well for different people. But it really can be more stress than enjoyment, and I really wanted to talk about that. Like, how do you get through it? So I'm going to give you some ideas, and hopefully this will help you manage things a little bit better. And the first thing that I'm going to tell you to do is make lists. Okay, make lists. So examples would be your grocery list. If you're hosting Thanksgiving, make your grocery list. Make your menu first, and then make your grocery list. What do you need? Make your guest list. Make the list of things that maybe you want people to bring if you do it potluck style. Just make lists. Same thing with Christmas. Make a list of the people that you're going to give gifts to, who you're going to give what. Set yourself a budget, by the way, for both of these things. Okay? Because there's no sense stressing over money. It's expensive, to buy a lot of food. It's expensive to buy gifts. Set yourself a budget. Which brings me to the next topic. For Christmas, you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money on a lot of people, okay? Hopefully, if you're working in a situation where you have like a gift swap at work, they shouldn't shame you if you decline, but if you feel like you still need to do that, it would be nice if they set a limit, like maybe $10 or $20, whatever, depends, I guess, on where you work. But if it's other people, like I'm going to give gifts to my manicurist and my pedicurist, they get things that I make, okay? And last year I took them banana bread, and they were so grateful. They said, "Oh, you took the time to make this for us?" Yes, I did. I took the time and I made this just for you. And so you can throw together little simple things, cookies and cakes and pies and breads, or I love these kind of gifts where they have like little goodie bags that have things from the dollar store, and you make it pretty. I think this lady wants to cross the street. I'm going to let her go. You're welcome. Okay, and so you can do things on a budget. You can do like for your kids, you could do a coupon book, stick it in their stocking, and you know, it could be things like you know, a day at the park, or 5 minutes playing ball, or you know, skipping chores one night. All these different things. Use your imagination and give them a coupon book. Or your spouse, you can make it spicy and do it for your spouse, you know, and something that they can use throughout the year. And I'm not even going to go there, but you know, you can use your imagination and do things like that for your spouse. So you know, just know that you don't have to go into debt for these holidays. And then remember to take time for yourself. Take that bubble bath. Put an end time. Like, for example, last night and the night before, I've been working on getting these little gift things together that I want to sell in the booth. And so I'll work on them for a little while, and then when it was actually 9 o'clock, when 9 o'clock rolls around, or last night I think it was 10 o'clock, that was it. I stopped. And so I had a little bit of buffer time from what was actually work for me to when I turned off the light and went to sleep. And you need that downtime, and you need to remember that, and just take care of yourself. And then remember too, you know, you're not the only person in your family who has to manage all this. There's no reason why you can't ask other people in your family to help you out. And it could be fun too. I mean, if you're cooking and you got your kids in there helping you, they're learning, they're bonding with you, and you're getting a little extra help with some of the things that have to be done. Same thing with your spouse, or maybe a good friend or another family member. Maybe grandma's come to visit and she's in the kitchen helping you peel potatoes and cut up celery or whatever it is. So you can have other people help. Same thing with picking up and getting ready. It doesn't have to be a major ordeal. You can make it a game. Especially with little kids, it's easy. Like, how fast can we pick up all the toys in the toy room? Or how quickly can we get the living room back in order? Can we get all this stuff put away in less than 5 minutes? Or what I used to do with my kids and with my my nephew when I was living with my sister, and it was time to put the dishes away, we would called it a fire line. So we just made a line across the kitchen. One person would take the dishes out of the basket or out of the dishwasher and hand it to the next and the next and the next. And the person at the end of the line put it in the cabinet where it belonged. And so you weren't moving all over the place. And meanwhile, you were still talking and interacting and being a part of the family. And so there's a lot of different things. This is just a quick list that I came up with trying to help manage the stress of the time, because there's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. Okay, so I'm not going to deny that, but there's just different little things that you can do as a family or as yourself, if you know you're a single person, just to manage things a little bit better and not get so frustrated and overwhelmed by all the tasks that we have to do between now and the end of the year just for the holidays. Okay, so I would love to hear if you have ideas and things that work for you and your family. Please put them down below, because a lot of us need help. Okay, and I don't know everything, and I might have forgot something, so somebody else might be beneficial if you have a really good idea. So just put that down below. And I don't know, I got more to come later on, I think. I don't know how crazy things are going to get. So anyway, I do hope I helped you, and I'm going to go take my packages in to the mail, and then I'm going to head on to the next job.